Coming back up into a squat, have both hands about hip distance apart and start to raise the seat up towards the ceiling. Rest your knees into your armpits, slowly starting to rest the weight forward on your arms. And without coming off the ground yet, hook your feet in front of you and try to find a balance. And just teeter-tottering back and forth until you can find your balance. And coming back into child's pose to rest for a moment. Coming onto your seat, bring your knees in front of you bent and let them splay out away from each other, crossing the ankles. We're going to loop the arms through the legs and resting the left inner thigh along the back side of the left arm, and then resting the right hip slightly on the right elbow. And pressing that thigh into the arm, keeping your core engaged as you find your balance. And then slowly coming back into seated, doing it on the other side. Remembering that the hand weaves in between the legs. The right inner thigh touches the back of the right bicep. So the hands come down to find a strong foundation. Resting some of the weight into your left elbow. Pressing the arm and the thigh against each other. Into balancing. And then coming seated. And then coming back into child's pose. Breathing into the back body. And slowly walking back up to prepare for flying split. We're going to come onto hands and knees. Start to come forward, resting your weight onto your elbows. Resting the left hip on the elbow and resting the right leg on the right arm. And coming into your flying split. Slowly resting the left leg back on the ground and coming into child's pose. Bringing the hands in front of you, hip distance apart. Start shifting the weight forward, bending in the elbows. As you start to support your weight onto your right elbow, shift the left leg, balance onto the left side into your flying split. Slowly resting the right leg back onto the ground and bringing the left leg back behind you and shifting the weight back into the seat to come into child's pose. Coming to the wall, we're going to prepare for headstand. Making a fist with your hands and making a tripod position on the ground. Slowly place your head on the ground, putting your back towards the wall, curling the toes under and pressing up through the legs. Inhale and exhale, engaging the core, and slowly try to find your balance here and coming up to the wall. Pressing up through the heels and keeping the abdominals strong and slowly releasing back to the ground. Trying to remember to keep control and remembering to breathe. And finally coming onto our backs for plow pose. Take a moment here to relax from your headstand. Relaxing the shoulders back underneath the body. Inhale and exhale the knees to the chest. And reach the legs overhead and start to press the feet back behind you, engaging in the core and keeping strong until the toes touch the ground, and releasing the arms to either side, or you can grasp the palms together to open up the shoulders even more. Pressing the pelvis up towards the sky, and then releasing very slowly back towards the ground, keeping the knees bent and releasing the legs long. Coming into Shavasana, inhaling through the nose and letting a breath of fresh air rush over you.
Hi, I'm sure you enjoyed watching this video. Please click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel and watch more interesting videos.